Yo, yo, yo. What's the dealio, y'all? What's the dealio? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Y'all already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right? Listen, we got the live popping off, man. We got the live popping off. How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling this evening? How y'all feeling on this fine evening, man? Listen, if y'all tapping in, be sure to like this video, all right? Let's make sure we get this video to 300 likes, y'all, all right? Let's get this video to 300 likes, y'all, straight up, all right? If y'all tapping in, man, say what's up in the comments. Let me know where y'all tapping in from. Y'all already know the drill, man. We do this every single day, y'all, all right? We do this every day, so y'all know what time it is, man. Tap in with your boy. Let me know where y'all tapping in from. Say what's up in the comments. Like this video. All right, and we're going to get it started, man. All right? We're going to get it started, y'all. Okay? We got popping off, man. MCFS, what's up? How you feeling? 1,000 proof. Best Beezy, what up? Lock in, man. Jason Williamson, what up? Yusuf in the building. What's up, Pam? Bavik, what up? Tiffany Beck, what's up? How you feeling? How you feeling? What up, Dougie Fresh? Terrence Mosby in the building. What's up, bro? Who we got? Chandra in the building. I am back. What up? What up? Genesis. Keisha, what's up? What up, Zay? 75% on IWM today in 30 minutes. There we go. Hey, listen. There we go. All right. He said, Houston in the building. Let's go, Houston. H-Town. Asar, what's up? Apostle in the building. Marquin. Kate Melian, what's up? How you feeling? Dar, what up? Kate is from Mississippi. Shout out to Mississippi. What up, Savon? Terrence, he said, what's up, Strat Superman? What up? EMD Music, what up? QTZ in the building. I haven't been this early in a bit. What's up, Patrick? Broderick, what up, bro? How you feeling, dog? She sound feeling great. There we go. Shout out to Cali Chick, tapping in from Houston. Ozone Oso, what up, bro? What up, Reggie? How you feeling, Reggie? How everything going out there? 47 online, 5 likes. Hey, listen, y'all. If y'all are watching this video, be sure to like this video, all right? The new standard is 300 likes, all right? Let's make sure we get 300 likes on this video by the time we get off this live, all right? Yo, Doc, what up? He said, in the WAP at the same time learning. Oh, yeah, Patrick ready. He ready. Benji, we in Michigan. Shout out to Michigan. IDEA Productions, Fayetteville. Shout out to Vietnam, all right? Pete Bryan in the building. What up, Master Bader? Lady D. Jessica, what up? Hey, Jessica, you be listening. You know what I'm saying? I gave intel today, and Jessica executed on intel beautifully, right? We're going to show Jessica profit, so shout out to Jessica, man. Turnpike Blue, what up? What up, Jerry? What up, Wise? How you feeling? As Dice said, took a big L on IWM, closed out on calls. Think the stock was going down after passing through the bounce areas. All good. Got to work on being better. We're going to go over that, as I'm going to make this clear for you, okay? I'm going to make this real clear for you. Tanviri, what up? What up, KD? 1,000 proof you in Houston as well? Okay. Fell off, but I'm back. Let's go. What's up, Dr. Nat? Coolin', bro. Trying to max out my bidding my time. I feel you, dog. What up, Money Mitch? How you feeling, bro? Yeah. What up, Henry? The flagships. What up? What up, Amber? How you doing? Yo, Walt. What's up, Walt? Shout out to Walt, man. Walt be killing in the market, man. All right. So look, y'all. You already know, man. If y'all watching this, tap in. Let me know where y'all tapping in from. Like this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? Every single day we coming to you and bringing you life-changing information, all right? And when I say life-changing information, I mean life-changing information. I ain't talking about no regular stuff, all right? We don't do no regular degular over here. We talking about life-changing information, okay? So that's what we got going on, man. So we about to get this party started, y'all. All right? We about to get this party started. I'm just clearing off my desktop right here. And we gonna get it cracking, y'all. All right, we gonna talk about the market today. Now let me say this, okay? Let me say this for y'all. Okay, this is how we gonna start this off. What up, Kelton? What up, Newbie Maddie? What up, Newmar? She says tapping in from Minnesota. Shout out to Minnesota. Double R, what up? So look, this is how we about to start out this video, okay? This live. Let me say this. This week is a week where you either make a lot of money or you blow your account. Okay? It just is what it is. This is a week where you either make a lot of money or you blow your account. This week is a week where you either make a lot of money or you blow your account. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? This is not the week to be greedy. This is not the week to be trying to hold plays forever. This is not the week to be over leveraging. And it's not the week ever for any of those, but this really ain't the week. So if you are down on your account by 20, 30% this week, you need to look in the mirror and you need to get a grip because you are spiraling out of control right now. You are spiraling out of control right now if your account is down 20, 30, 40, 50% this week. What up, Casey? Listen, we say it all the time. This is not like the casino. This is not like the slot machine. All right? You got to really understand the game, y'all. You got to really understand the game if you don't want to get eaten up in this market that we have going on this week. So my question is, if you're getting cooked, if you're down in your account, okay? If you're down in your account, what's up, Davida? If you guys are down in your account this week by more than 15% this week, let me ask you this. What you about to do about it? What you about to do about it? This is going to define who you are. This is going to define who you are. This is the week because some of y'all need to stop trading right now, honestly, for the week. Some of y'all need to hang it up, take a couple days off, stop trying to get it back, and come back on Monday. Some of y'all need to go on a weekend trip. Some of y'all need to go do some yoga for the next couple days. Okay? Some of y'all need to hang it up for the rest of the week. Now, can you turn it around? Yes. But if you have spiraled out of control, it is time to look in the mirror. It's time to look in the mirror, man. If you taking 7, 8, 12, 15 trades a day, you spiraling out of control. You everywhere. If you looking at 18 different stocks every day, You spiraling out of control. You ain't got no control over yourself. Okay? I'm telling you guys this for a reason. I'm not telling you this because I like talking. I'm telling you this because I know what's going on. I'm hearing what's going on. People are being challenged this week. People are losing money this week. There's a lot of liquidity sweeps going on this week. This is not the week for you to be lackadaisical, just getting into trades because you bored. It's not the week. It's not the week to be doing that. I hope you guys hear me. Okay? If you don't hear me, and if you don't take heed to what I'm saying, and if you don't tighten up, your account is about to drop another 5 to 10% tomorrow. I'm just telling you the truth, y'all. Okay? I'm just telling y'all the truth. Everybody's weeks is going to be different. But I'm talking about habits. I'm talking about spiraling out of control. I'm talking about not being able to control your emotions. I'm talking about being down and thinking you about to get it back, and now you down by 3 times the amount that you was just down. And then you get in another trade, try to get a little bit of it back, and then you keep losing. That's what I'm talking about. And I've been there before. I promise you. I can tell you the stories. A negative $100 day turns into a negative $900 day for me. I have been there before. Then I'm steaming whole day, pissed off, mad. I don't cool down until 8 p.m. I have been there before, and I'm trying to help you guys not get there because it's a very, very dark place to be. And then you do it again 2 days later. It does not feel good. Okay? Y'all got to look in the mirror if you guys have been spiraling out of control this week. You ain't got no patience, right? You getting scared. You taking entries late because you chasing. You ain't waiting for a retest. You getting into puts when it's time to get into calls. You trying to hurry up and make money. You ain't waiting for a setup. You trading with your ego. Right? This is what is causing you to lose money. I know for a fact this market this week is obliterating accounts. It's liquidating accounts. Some of y'all not going to say it, and I understand, but some of y'all accounts are getting liquidated this week. I told y'all on Sunday this was going to be a crazy, crazy week. What up, Curtis? I get it. Right? She said mad all month even when I start winning because you're trying to make up for all your losses. Right? Trading exposes true character and weakness. Exactly. Exactly. Right? If you don't have a lockdown on your psychology, exactly. Yeah, it's not the week. It's not the week. Mad and can't tell nobody why. You mad because you done lost $1,000 and your account you only had $3,000. Now you down to $2,000. You see that big old red minus $1,000 and you steaming. Right? He said there right now. Join the Discord. Come get educated. What up, Alchemist? How you feeling? You can't overtrade, revenge trade, and over leverage. You trading too much, you put in too much in trades, and you're trying to get back money that you already lost. That is a recipe for true disaster. Okay? There we go, Trapeze. Then fair value gaps. What up, No Extendo? What up, Ed? Committed girl said marinated to get cooked. Right. QTG said, right. Only you know. Take accountability. Exactly. Be responsible. Be responsible. Right? I felt like this last week. I get it. I get it, Natalie. Or Angel. Yep. Candy, what up? She said Wisdom Wednesday was the best by far. Give it a like and tune in shortly. Day starts very early. Okay. Yeah, watch this in the morning, Candy. Right, what up? Key took 2 weeks off. I feel refreshed. That was me last week. I took time. There we go, Casey. All right. So listen. Listen, y'all. Got me backing up in the bushes like Homer. Listen. Listen. My name is Candy, and I'll overtrade. I will continue to show up and get better. Risk management has to be top priority. Exactly. All right. So listen, y'all. I just had to start off with that. Right? I know what's going on because listen, whenever I'm taking less trades in the market, I know people are getting cooked. Right? Because I know that I am being more patient. Whenever I'm more patient, I know other people in the market are less patient and they're getting cooked because I know I'm not the average trader. And I know that I understand the market more than a lot of people do. So when I start taking less trades, I know that there's a lot of manipulation going on. Right? I know there's a lot of funny stuff going on. I know there's a lot of uncertainty going on. So I know in my mind, when I start taking less trades, I already know that a lot of people are getting cooked because I'm taking less trades because I don't trust the market right now. So if I don't trust the market and I'm taking less trades, I know that there's a lot of people that have way less discipline, that are not responsible, that's getting liquidated and getting their accounts wiped out. This is how I know that a lot of people, some of y'all are getting your accounts liquidated and wiped out. And then next week, you ain't going to have no money in your account. And then next week is going to be a smooth week. And we all going to be making crazy money. And you're going to wish that you just relaxed this week. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all need to hear this. And even if you felt like you didn't need to, you need to. Because I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear because I'm here to help you evolve and elevate. I am not here to coddle you and give you 2 stocks that's going to go up. I'm not here for that. Right? I'm not here to talk about a random stock and a politician that invested into a stock. I'm here for a different reason, and I'm here for a different purpose. So right now, it's time to get everybody's asses in check and in order and in line so that you can get what you want because the year is passing by. We are already in March. You said that this was your year. You said you was going to make 100,000 this year. You said you was going to make an extra 5,000 a month this year. You said all of these things. You wrote it down. You did all of this stuff. But are you doing the small things each and every day to get there? Tell me that. Are you doing the small things each and every day to get there? Are you? Or are you going to keep allowing yourself to overlook it and just keep getting grilled, charbroiled, right? Trading account got the grill marks on it. You walking out the market every day crispy, right? Come on now. What we doing this for? What we doing this for? You up 200 on a day. You only been in the market 30 minutes. 2 hours later, you down $200. What is going on, y'all? What's going on? Can somebody explain to me why you guys are allowing this to happen? Because you being greedy, you ain't being grateful for what the market giving you. You ain't being patient. You don't have a long-term thought process. You ain't thinking about the future. All you thinking about is right now. All you thinking about is right now. You want money right now. That's all you want. You ain't worried about if I do $200 a day for 90 days, I could be up like 20K. You don't understand that. All you want is money right now. And that's why your ass is getting absolutely your ass handed to you in the market this week. That's why. I'm not making fun of you. We having a real life conversation. This needs to be said. If you guys want to change your life, you got to change your life. If you want to change your life, you got to change your life. And your change is going to start from looking in the mirror and being like, yo, I need to get my shit in order. Period. Period. This is not a game. I always say that. This ain't no game. This is real life. This is real life, y'all. Okay? Have a long-term mentality. $200 a day is good money over 3-6 months. Come on, y'all. What we doing here? What we showing up every day for? You up 300%, you end out the trade only up 40%. You up 120%, you end up getting filled at 10%. What are we doing? So you ain't happy that you doubled your money in 20 minutes? You that greedy that you want more, huh? You are that greedy that you want that much more, huh? But see, you ain't studied enough. You don't realize that 120%, the stock is at resistance and sellers are right there and it rejects hard. And now you're trying to panic out when you only up 50%, when you had an opportunity to get out of the trade at 120%. Now you want to get out. Nah, you don't deserve to get your 100%. Oh, I wish I would have got out. No, you don't, because if you did, you would have got out. If you did, you would have got out the trade. You don't wish you would have got out. You only wish you would have got out because now your ass is not up 100%. Your ego loves to see more money, but you will not take the money that's being given to you. So you're trading with your ego. You're not trading as an actual trader who is trying to compound their account and build wealth for themselves. You're not trying to get wealthy. You're trying to have a screenshot. You're trying to be able to say, I was up 100%. I didn't take it though. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do. So when are we going to change? When are we going to change, y'all? Why are you not happy with 110%? Why are you not happy with 30%? Why are you not happy with 80%? Why? Why are you not happy? You know why? because your ego is so big, you don't even realize it. You don't even realize how big your ego is. And then your ego gets deflated when the market smacks the hell out of you. Right? I'm not tripping. I hear what's going on. I hear the stories every day. I get emails. What is going on? Can I get a month free in the Discord? I blew my account. Why? Why do you deserve to get a month free when you can't even manage $1,000? No. It's about looking in the mirror and taking accountability and being responsible. Every decision you make is on you. What do I say? The more you study, the less you worry. And this is what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all aren't studying. You waking up 20 minutes before the market open, right? Scratching your face, flakes coming off of your face, crust all in your eyes, breath stink, right? Ain't even drink no water, ain't even pray to God, but you think you about to go kill the market. You think you about to kill the market though, but you can't even brush your teeth before the market open. What are we doing, y'all? Why are you not happy with the profits that the market is giving you? Why? Adam said, not gonna lie, seeing those 500% does get to me sometimes. Makes me wonder if I'm conservative. Not gonna let it shake me though. I'm happy with my small wins. Listen, 10, 50% trades is still 500%. Like, stop comparing yourself to other people because they could have got 500% and then they could have lost 1,000% the day before. So now they're at break even. Jumping straight in the trade. Breath stank. Stank. Breath stank. You could feel all the little stuff on your teeth because your teeth ain't smooth because you ain't brush your teeth. Can't even open your eyes fully because the crust on the inside and the outside. I know how y'all do. Don't have no levels charted out. Don't have no levels. You just going into the market free balling. You like, I'm going in the market today with vibes. That's what y'all be doing. Hey, we gonna catch a vibe today, y'all. I'm going into the market with vibes. That's what y'all doing. And then I give y'all levels, setups, areas of liquidity, and y'all go and trade a completely different stock. Y'all trade a completely different stock from the setups I gave you, and then you get cooked. I tell you what I use. I tell you why I use it. I tell you how to set it up. You've been watching me for 2-3 months and you still ain't done it. You still ain't done it. Listen, I say everything I'm saying with love, y'all. I say everything that I'm saying with so much love. Because if you know me in real life, I am the same exact way. Listen, stop going into the market off of vibes. Okay? Brush your teeth. Okay? Thank God. Breathe. Do something. If you on the East Coast, take your ass to the gym in the morning. You got three. You can wake up at 6, go to the gym, be done with the gym before the market open. Now you worked on your mind. Do something. Rather than waking up 20 minutes before the market open, your breath stank and smell like what you ate last night at 12 midnight because you don't know how to eat early. So you eating late at night, breath smell like dinner, smell like a late night snack, right? And then you're going to wake up, breath smelling like Twinkies and Pepsi and Coke. You got all this sugar in your brain and you wonder why you can't trade. Because your brain is not clear. You know why your brain isn't clear? Because you got all this sugar and chemicals going up to your brain because you're eating Little Debbie cakes and oatmeal cream pies at midnight, and then you go straight to sleep and it's sitting on your stomach, it's sitting in your colon, the sugar goes up to your brain and it makes your brain foggy. And then you wonder why you can't think straight. Doritos all in your teeth. Teeth is turning orange. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on, y'all. What are we doing here? This conversation is more important than some of y'all even understand. Because some of the stuff, okay, I say stuff, it be sounding funny, right? I am dead ass serious with every single thing I'm saying. I am dead ass serious with everything I'm saying. Don't let the funny stuff cloud you. Don't get it twisted. Teeth turning yellow because you eating Cheetos. The Cheeto dust is you got a Cheeto dust filter over your teeth. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Okay? Listen. Cavities. You one bag of chips away and one candy bar away from being like the kids back in the day that had the silver caps. You eat one more ounce of sugar, you eat 100 more milligrams of sugar, you gonna need to go to the dentist and you gonna be walking around with them silver caps. Think I'm playing. Think I'm playing. Spiritually, yes, it happens spiritually before it happens physically, period. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how much money somebody say they getting. I don't care about that. The spiritual realm is undefeated. If you cannot tap in to your spiritual self, you will never have anything. I'm telling y'all, take this stuff serious. Right. How you a grown adult talking about you gonna make millions and you can't even wake up at 6 a.m. on the East Coast? Market open almost 10 a.m. and you can't wake up at 6 to go to the gym? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Listen. Listen. I am so serious with what I'm saying. We're going to get to the levels, but y'all need to hear this. Every single one of you, I don't care how much money you made, this week has cooked a lot of people. And the reason is because people are not as focused as they should be. Right. You don't want to be the person that you done messed up your dental hygiene so much to the point where now you gotta drill all your teeth down to the nubs, and now you gotta get the veneers. That's what people doing. People think that they got money, they can just go get their teeth nubbed down, drilled down, and then they just put a whole bunch of white big old fake teeth. Right? Now they looking like a cartoon character. Okay? Don't be the person that forgoes all of your health, right? And then now you got money and now you got to buy fake health, right? Just brush your teeth. Stop eating so much sugar. Stop eating stuff that deteriorates your enamel in your teeth. Go to the dentist, get some braces. Do what you got to do. But stop eating all the sugar. Right? Come on, y'all. Come on, yeah, y'all. I am not scolding. I'm saying all that we having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. This stuff is serious. Listen. This is what is needed to be said. We don't need to talk about levels. Some of y'all, I give you the levels and you don't even do nothing with them. Some of y'all, I give you exactly what to do and you don't do nothing with them every day. And then you end up being cooked. And then you end up getting cooked. And then you complaining because you got cooked, but you ain't even trade the levels that I gave you. You feel me? This is not a game, y'all. This is not a game. A lot of people, they just want to hear about the stocks. They just want to hear about the stocks. A lot of people just want to hear about, that's the wrong approach. You should want to hear about who you are as a person and how to get better. Right? He said, what you do to work on yourself to make it to success. So listen, we talking about 10 years in the game, 12 years in the game. I started reading books. I stopped when I was younger, I was outside. Right? I was literally outside in different countries. Okay? I was outside. But what did I do? I reassessed my life. I challenged my biases. I always hung around people that was older than me and they gave me game, right? They gave me game. And that game that they gave me elevated my mind and my thinking. And it made me more mature. It made me look at things in a different angle. If you don't got nobody else who's older than you that's pouring into you, you ain't gonna go too far. I always hung around people that was older than me. I've always been the youngest in the room. Always. Always. I've always been the youngest in the room. Right? I've done so many things. We're gonna do a live a different day, and we're gonna talk about that. Because it's a lot of stuff. But you got to tap in with yourself. Do you really know who you are? Or do you know who the world is telling you to be? Do you really know who you are? Or do you just know who your mom told you to be? Do you really know who you are? Or do you only know who you are based on what your wife or your husband is telling you to be for them? Do you really, really, really know who you are? Do you really, really, really know what you want? Are you really unshakable inside yourself? Or are you just doing and being who somebody outside of you is telling you you should be? No. Anybody that knows me, they know what it is. I'm going to be me. I'm going to go do what I want to do, and I'm going where I want to go in life. If you don't understand that, you are not going to like me. Period. That's how we get down over here. Right? This stuff goes deep, y'all. This stuff goes deep. Right? So you look like an outside man. Nah, don't say that. I don't look like no outside man. You know, hey, listen, we all had our time, you know what I'm saying? She said you need to have boot camp. Waiting for the levels of a lot of people problem, myself included. The past 2 weeks, I've been more patient and wait for the trades to come to me. There we go. I need to hear this. I almost got the perfect intro on IWM today. Was up around 200%. Bruh, Antoine, you was up almost 200% and you got out at 48%. You are killing yourself. You might as well just took profit at the first 30%. What was you wasting your time by letting it run all the way up and you not taking profit, and then you only taking profit at 48%. You wasting your own time. Right? So, she said you still youngest because I'm old as hell. Nah, real talk, Tiff. Right? See, this is the problem, right? This is the problem. He said, or she said, will you go over Netflix? See, the problem is y'all want me to go over Netflix when I'm telling you to study yourself. See, that's the core problem of this all. That is the core problem of all of this. Can you go over Netflix? Did you not hear anything that I said over the last 43 minutes? And you won't sit here and talk about, can I go over Netflix? You didn't ask no other clarifying question of anything that I said over the last 43 minutes. But can I go over Netflix? That's the issue that is going on in this whole community, the trading community. People don't want to, everybody wants to have the title, have the thing, but nobody really, really want to do the real work. I'm not talking about execute a trade. I'm talking about do the work to really master themselves. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Nobody want to do that work. Nobody want to do that work for real. Why is that? Right? Why is that? When is the right time to sell when you up? Look at the charts. Where your resistance, where your order blocks at, where the sellers at, where the buyers at. I can't tell you that. You got to be able to see that on the charts. It's not just this ambiguous thing. Okay, when you get at 80% sell, when you get at 35% sell, it's not like that, right? You got to be able to think. You got to be able to use your mind and be able to pay attention to what's going on. Straight up, Billy. She said mushrooms could speed. Hey, listen. Let me say this. If you ain't never took no shrooms, do yourself a favor and go get some, right? Go take you some shrooms and go sit on the couch for 4 hours. You go do that, you'll be light years ahead, right? So go do that. She ain't lying. Then shrooms speed up everything, right? Real talk. So listen, y'all. I hope you guys receive what I'm saying. All right. I hope you guys receive what I'm saying. Because this is all a mental game more than anything. This is all a mental game, y'all. All right? This is all a mental game. Exactly. Y'all skipping leg day and you just want to go do some dumbbell curls. Exactly. You missing the whole foundation. You ain't working your core. That's why you in pain. You know what I'm saying? Your foundation is off. Nah, hey, facts, Mark Quinn, for real. Real talk. All right. So, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. So listen, it's been 47 minutes, right? We gonna talk about SPY real quick. We gonna break this down. Now, well, here's the thing. I could break down these stocks in 2 to 3 minutes, right? What up, Nat? Hey, you late, right? We just went crazy. All right. This was a message that came down to me, right? This message came down to me, right? So yeah, y'all. I hope that you guys receive what I'm saying. Like, seriously. I hope that y'all really receive what I'm saying. Okay? And I hope that you guys take this and you really, really, really run with it. Okay? What up, Omi Grind? So, the doors of the church are now open. Hey, I am back. He said, that's right, Isiah. Mine first, charts after. Exactly. But, I am back. Y'all know that y'all got to spell my name right, all right? Let's make sure we spell my name right. All right? Because we got to make sure we spell the name right. All right? So, I calmed down. I was already calm, but now we in stock mode, all right? Now we in stock mode. Okay? So, SPY, IWM, what did they do today? Hey, Greece said they thirsty for levels. Hey, listen, y'all. You can't be thirsty for levels, man. All right? If you rocking with me, if you on my YouTube channel, don't be thirsty for levels. I know everybody else, they gonna do it in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and they gonna give you some levels and whoop-de-doo, right? If that's what you want, then go to them, Okay? But if you want something different, because you tired of getting that, if you want to get your soul fed, if you want to get your spirit fed, if you want some real soul food, you're going to come over here. Okay? You're going to come over here. So, please, y'all. Please, please, please. Okay? Please, please, please. All right. Hey, Doug said IWM juice wearing off. Let's focus. The people who only want the levels are the ones who aren't liking the video. Exactly. Hey, that's real. Hey, QT, you just said some real stuff right there. They probably going out of the video and coming back in and going out and coming back in because they know the level's going to be hitting, but they don't want to hear what I'm saying. That's how it be. All right. So most people care only about the money and not the upliftment of themselves. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, y'all funny, man. Y'all are funny. All right, y'all. So look, like this video if you ain't. All right. We about to go into the levels, right? What's the levels? Right? Give me the levels. What's SPY gonna do? Right? Give me the levels, even though I'm not gonna use your levels. All right? I just want to hear what you're gonna say, but I want to know your levels. Right? So let's do this, y'all. All right. Yeah. You got to bring the best version of yourself to the market, y'all. All right? You have to. All right? I appreciate that, Stoic Trader. All right? So what we got, y'all? Hey, y'all funny, man. Y'all are funny. All right? I'm gonna tell everybody to get in, put some IWM and then sign off, and then we're gonna go into Discord and I'm gonna tell everybody the real levels. Since y'all only want the levels, right? I'm gonna just tell you some bullshit, and then we're gonna go into Discord, and then I'm gonna break down everything for everybody the right way. Talking about time. I'm telling y'all, look, you gonna get cooked with that thinking. I'm telling you. Them be the same people with them veneers. Them be the same people with them veneers. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So let's go, y'all. All right, let's go. All right. So SPY. Right? Look, CJ Nelly talking about wow. Right? And no teeth, but you got the levels though. You know what I'm saying? Eating Cheetos at 1 a.m. and Coke at 1 a.m., but you got the levels though, right? I'm telling you, colon clogged up, but you got the levels though, right? Skin all bad because you don't eat right, but you got the levels though, right? Huh? Only thing that matters is the levels, huh? That's it, huh? 29 looking like you 45, but you got the levels though, huh? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. She said, can't help that you too deep for the intro. Some people ain't ready for the game. Hey, now real talk. Real talk. So I am too deep for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I definitely am. Right? Nah, for sure, Johnny. For sure, Johnny. Listen, listen. Just give me the levels. Just give me the levels. That's all I wanted, the levels. Come on, man. I'm giving y'all. I'm giving y'all a whole game on platter, and all you want is some $280.10. That's all you want. You want me to tell you a dollar amount? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. So look, y'all. All right. What we got, man? What we got, man? SPY. Hold on. Before we do that, let me go here. Break this down for y'all. Let me break this down for y'all, all right? So, this happened. Okay? So watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. All right. So what I tell y'all today, a gap fill will be complete at 263. So we could catch a $2 move in the beginning of the day, possibly. Reject at the order block. So far, we gapped down, we went up, blah, blah, blah. We sold off. All right, cool. So today, the market gapped down. I mean, it gapped up a little bit, right? It gapped up a little bit. Let me see. Let me do this. So the market, so here's what IWM did. We'll go over IWM first. So first off, y'all, we had a failed two down, okay, yesterday. Failed two down yesterday, right? So we get a failed two down on a daily, right? Boom, failed two down. Off of a failed two down, we usually go two up and we go up, right? Okay, so we went two up on a day, but we gapped up, right? Look, we gapped up. This was the open price. The closing price yesterday, this was the open price. So watch this, y'all. Watch this. We closed right here yesterday, right? So when we opened up, they faked you out to the upside, and then they came down, right? Look where they came down to. They came down to fill this gap right here, okay? They came down to fill this gap. So they faked everybody out to the upside real quick. Excuse me. And then they faked everybody out to the downside. But this was a 3-bar. You should have never got into puts after the 30-minute time frame close. Why? Because we never came below the bottom of the wick on the 30-minute time frame. Okay? We never came below the bottom wick of the 30-minute time frame 3-bar. So you don't take entry on puts. So a lot of y'all got cooked on puts. It happens, I get it. But it's important to know why we came down. We came down because we gapped up, and we had to fill this gap first. Once we filled the gap, look what happened. Bloop, blast off. Now, let's talk about patience real quick, okay? Let's talk about patience real quick. Now, anybody that's in the Discord, tell me, how long did I wait until I took entry on IWM, y'all? Put it in the chat. If you took that IWM trade with me, how long was I waiting until we got in the trade? Put that in the comments, y'all. Because I want to talk about patience for a minute, okay? I want to talk about patience, y'all, okay? This is so important. This is extremely important, okay? She said, I want to say like 9:30. Okay. Yep. Got cooked on a fake out. Was thinking it was going down. Yep, about an hour. Yep. She said, watching you trade today was a masterclass in itself on patience. Yep. An hour, 45 to an hour. Yep. Yep. Exactly. All right. So about an hour, right? Now, if you took that trade with me, how much did you make? Like, what percentage did you close out at? Right? Yeah, that trade was definitely longer than what I'm usually in a trade for. Right? So, we was in the trade for probably about 20 to 30 minutes, right? I don't be in trades that long, usually, okay? So I want to talk about patience, okay? 60%, 77%, 25%. I got 37% on that trade, okay? Billy, he said he made $1,200. He said, I ain't gonna tell y'all my percentage. I'm gonna tell y'all how much bread I made. Right? Hey, shout out to Billy, man. Right? Wall said 45%. Davita said 43%. Okay, so look. Some of my trades don't happen until 1 p.m. Sometimes 11 a.m. I watch the chart and wait for the trade. Exactly. Right? Stephen said 137%. Right? I took my trade much later than everyone, but I got 15%. Davita said I was getting cooked. Okay, so watch this. So I was down at IWM about 49%. Okay? But I knew exactly what was happening. So I'm going to break this down for y'all too. Okay? But as you can see, everybody cooked on that trade. Right? Everybody cooked on that trade. Now, why? Watch this. Okay? So we got IWM on a 30-minute, right? So watch. This is what happened. So this candle, right? So this is an hour. This candle closes, right? This candle closes. We pull back, okay? We pull back. I thought we were at the end of the pullback, right? I thought we were at the end of the pullback. So I entered in about right here, right? Right here. So I let it pull back. Okay. Watch this. I let it pull back and it came right here. Now, we had an order block up here. We got a gap to fill to the upside. So I knew it was going to come back up, right? But what do I always say? Wait for the retest. Wait for the pullback. The money is in the pullback, right? So we pull back. We start pulling back. I went in a little light. I did add at the bottom, right? Now watch this. You go to the 5-minute time frame. Look what happened. Look what happened. We had an area of liquidity right here. Okay? There was an area of liquidity right here, and there's one right here. And look what happened. It came down, created a failed to down, popped up, failed to up, came down, but we were still in this area of liquidity. I added to my position right here. Okay? And then we was holding this level. We was holding the structure. I went back to the 30-minute, right? And I was like, I went back to the 30-minute and I was like, cool, right? We good money. We start pushing up. We get right here. Then I'm up like 10, 15%, come up a little bit more, about 20. And then right up here, took my exit. Right here, took my exit. All right. And I think I got like 37%. All right. Just like that. I didn't get in right here because we had a big area of liquidity where sellers could have stepped in and it was looking like we was kind of coming down. So I said, I'm not going to take this entry. But I waited for all of this to happen. I sat there, right? Waited for all of this to happen. I knew it was going to pull back because this is a big candle. It pulled back. I entered in a little bit early. Boom, right? And then what happened? It retraced. Well, I added down here. It retraced. 37%. Done deal. Just like that. I was in this trade for about 20 minutes, maybe 30. Okay? But I waited an hour for this pullback to happen because we were not getting a pullback. Right? We weren't really getting a pullback. On the 30-minute, we finally got this pullback, retracement, done deal. All right? So that's what happened today with IWM, right? That's what happened, IWM. Hey, yeah, some of y'all who got in at the bottom of that, y'all ate crazy, right? Y'all ate crazy. So, what's IWM going to do tomorrow? I just wanted to go over that one because I wanted to talk about patience, right? That's my whole point of even saying all of that stuff. All right. So let's knock this out real quick, y'all. All right. So IWM, it's on today, it's on a 2-up candle, right? Okay. But we got a lot of sellers and we got a lot of buyers, right? Look. We got buyers and we got sellers, okay? So now we in one of them areas again, okay? We in one of them areas again. So I want y'all to pay attention to 263, right? We still have not rejected off of 263 yet. So what we can do is we could potentially come up to 263 or 264 and then we can reject and then we could come lower. All right? So I want y'all to make sure y'all pay attention to that right there. Okay? So with that being said, man, I'm going to say calls above 262.97. Okay? Calls above 262.97. All right. And then we got rejection area, resistance. Look for rejection at 264.10. All right. Look for a rejection at 264.10. Okay. Come up here because you got to think. We haven't really had a strong rejection on IWM yet. We had this one yesterday. That was decent, right? But we haven't had a strong rejection this week yet. And tomorrow's Thursday. And on Thursdays, the market does like to go down. So we haven't had a rejection yet. So I'm thinking that we might pop up here. That's why we didn't come up here today. They want to save it for tomorrow, make everybody think market is going up, and then we reject, and then we come down. So what I'm going to say is look for a rejection at 264.10 on IWM tomorrow. Okay? The next thing I'm going to say is your support level is going to be right here for tomorrow. All right? So what's that? 261.29. All right? Support is going to be 261.29. Okay? If it breaks below 261.29, then we could come down and we could retrace all of this right here. So pay attention to this right here. So if we come up here and we reject, and then we come down here and we come down to 261, we could be coming right back down here to 259. All right? So tomorrow, this looks like the range we might be in, honestly. Okay? I don't know if that's going to be the case, but we got to see tomorrow. But I think that this might be the range. All right? So if that makes sense on IWM, y'all, let me know. All right? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense on IWM, y'all. All right? Let me know. Dr. Natalie said I got in right at the end. It was a quick 20% in 30 seconds. Ooh, fast money. DeVita, everything. Oh, that's another thing, y'all. This Saturday, I didn't even say it because I was so in the zone. This Saturday, I'm doing a masterclass to celebrate 4,000 subscribers, right? I'm doing a masterclass to celebrate 4,000 subscribers. It's going to be at, what is it going to be at? What is it? 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central. Okay? Let's take my profits. Yeah. We're going to see, but I do think that we could get a nice rejection tomorrow or Friday. All right, tomorrow or Friday. Okay? So, all right. All right, so let's go over SPY real quick, all right? SPY. And also on the masterclass, we're going to be locked in. Any questions? I'm going to answer all your questions. You know what I'm saying? So, SPY. All right. So, SPY, right? Look what's been happening. Pay attention. We created a lower high today, y'all. All right. Really pay attention to what's happening. We just created a lower high today. Y'all see this? Boom, right? Boom. Came up and rejected. Fair value gap. Sellers are sitting right up in here. So, I'm going to give you guys this area right here. All right. So we got All right. So a rejection zone. $687, $690. Okay. So I would say calls above 687 flat. No. 687.06. Okay, so watch this. So we got calls above 687.06, but we have a ton of sellers in this area. All right. We got a ton of sellers in this area. So it could reject that 687, 688, 689, 690. Anywhere in this area, SPY can reject, right? So this is something to pay attention to. All right? That's what I would look for tomorrow on the SPY. I'm not going to say puts below anything because, well, let me see real quick. Let me see. Okay, your support level on SPY, y'all, we going to do 683.82. That's going to be your support level. It's going to be 683.82. Your support level going to be 6. All right. 683.82. Okay. All right. That's going to be your support level, y'all. Straight up. This is your support level for SPY. Okay. Calls above here, but we got an area of liquidity, whole bunch of sellers right here. So be careful in that area right there. All right. I honestly wouldn't even take calls in this area. I would just wait for puts because it's just the area. You can get rejected at any point in time. That's just me though. All right. So I would just wait for puts in this area and then write it down. Y'all feel me? So let me know if that makes sense on SPY, y'all. If that makes sense on SPY, let me know in the comments. All right. Yeah, close. That's something I noticed too. I caught the NVIDIA trade first 30 minutes, candle 137% win. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what's up, Michael. Keep it going. I'll take a trade later on IWM. There we go, Renette. Appreciate that, CJ. Short squeeze. SPY looks like it's in the distribution phase of the market. Casey talking jazzy. Look, I know Casey been studying. SPY is rotating up on an emotional pendulum swings, trapping in rookies who chase puts. That's what's up, Shatur, Hatur, Hat Galore, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I love when people, so here's the thing. Me personally, I don't care who the market is trapping. I just pay attention, right? I just pay attention. I look at the daily, I use a strat method, and I just day trade what I see. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Here we go. What's up, Kenny Javon? Yep. So, SPY IWM. All right. So now that we went over SPY, we went over IWM, y'all. What are we about to do? Let me know in the comments what we about to do, y'all. If y'all been rocking with me, you know what time it is, man. What we about to do? Talk to me. Yeah, I think it's about to happen. Right. Yeah. Yeah. have to do that. Um, there we go. Right. Yeah, y'all saw that too. Nah, I just blocked them. Yeah, we ain't gonna start no funny business. With the Asian market and European selling off, it seems money is coming back into tech, fishing. Let's go. We gonna see tomorrow. Tomorrow and Friday. Right? Let's go. Let's get it, Kenny. Hey, you gonna like this one, Kenny. All right. All right, y'all. Let's go fishing, man. Let us go fishing. All right. Let's find some setups for everybody tomorrow. Kathy Wood just dumped a boatload of capital into Robinhood. Okay. Okay, that's good to know, Michael. Software names look poised to run. Crypto too. Yeah, crypto had a nice day today, but after hours, I think they just kind of dumped, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, yeah, Ed. You know, people come in here acting funny, acting like they, acting like they care, acting like they trying to, do something and be something. It's just like, man, we just gonna get that up out of here. All right. How do you enter and exit your trades? What strategies or methods do you use? Collis, make sure you go watch my strap method playlist. All right. Go watch my strap method playlist. That's the strategy I use. That's the strategy I teach. That's the strategy that's getting people 100, 200% trades. All right. So watch my strap method playlist. Also join the Discord. All right. If y'all want to come and trade with us, come join the Discord, y'all. All right. Come join the Discord, okay? That's all you got to do. You want to change your life in the market? You want to change your life? Right? Come join the Discord. Exactly, Brentavious. Right? Listen, here's the thing, right? Here's your thing. Here's the thing. I have never gone on anybody else's platform or live and say anything about the Prosperity Collective. Every single person that has joined, they came from my YouTube or Marcel's YouTube. We don't do that funny business. You know what I'm saying? So people start coming over here doing that stuff. I'll be like, deuces. All right? We ain't doing that funny business. All right? So if y'all watching this, man, be sure to like this video. All right, let's make sure we get this video to 300 likes. All right? You think the new tariffs that start this week will impact the market? Man, I don't even know. We just got to see. I ain't even going to lie to you because I'm tariffed out. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, man, let me take a nap. For real. All right? And we have important economic days. Yep. Yep. Tiffany said, how do you determine risk to reward? All right, so Tiffany, write that question down and all your other questions for Saturday, okay? Because Saturday is going to be for all of that. Entries, exits, liquidity, all of that, okay? Saturday is going to be for all of that, okay? All them questions that y'all have, all those nuanced questions, write all of those questions down, y'all, okay? And we're going to go over all of that on Saturday. So if y'all want to tap in, right, be sure to join on Saturday at 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern. All right? So let's find these setups real quick. We could find setups in minutes. Appreciate that, Cure Fanatics. So Nvidia look like they're gonna reject tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie to you. This look like a rejection waiting to happen. All right, this look like a rejection waiting to happen right here. XYZ, APLD. APLD to the upside tomorrow look like it's about to run. It broke above this fair value gap right here, right? They look like they're about to run. I'm gonna put APLD on my list. All right. APLD looks good. For APLD, I'm going to say calls above 28.96. All right. Calls above 28.96. All right. NVO. Oh, they trying to come up, but I'm not touching NVO with a 10-foot pole. Maybe leaps like 6 months out. That's not a leap, but like 3 to 6 months out. But I don't know. NVO looking way too many sellers for me to do anything short term. In phase did not pan out. Rocket Lab, don't like the setup. Netflix, don't like the setup. Shopify went crazy today. 3-bar, I told y'all about Shopify yesterday. They went crazy to the upside, 3-2 on a day. I gave you guys Intel today, right? I gave everybody Intel. I told you all about Intel. That one went crazy today as well. Celsius still coming down. QQQ. They probably look just like Spot. Oh, okay. QQQ look like it's gonna go up tomorrow. I'll say calls above 612.91. Okay. Calls above 612.91. All right. AMD, but let me see something real quick. Oh yeah, we do have a look. We got a order block at 617, but yeah, QQQ looks like it's primed to go up tomorrow. AMD blasted off. Everybody who tried to swing to get into puts to fill this gap, they got absolutely liquidated, right? They got charbroiled because today, look what happened. Bloop. Hey, listen, if you don't learn nothing else, you either gonna get traumatized by the market or you gonna learn how to wait for a confirmation. Because people thought they was gonna get in AMD at 190.97, right? Didn't close below here. And then they thought it was going to gap down and come down and fill this gap. I know this for a fact. So many people got inputs. And then what happened? They teased you. They gapped you up a little bit, brought it down below where they closed at yesterday to make you think that it's coming down so you stay in the trade. And then they said, bloop. And they went all the way up here. Right? Crazy work, y'all. All right. You got to wait for the confirmation. All right. Yeah, being a newbie in this market, you'll get obliterated. Google, I think Google could still go up. Let me see. Google might be going up, y'all. It's looking nice. I don't like the daily setup, but I'm gonna go something else. Amazon did nice. Hood. Oh wow, that was beautiful. Hims. Hims is on a 1 bar, y'all. But I don't like the spacing. Lululemon is on a 1 bar, so I'm gonna put Lulu on there. Okay, LO, they went up off of this 1 bar, right? So they had a nice move from 64 to 65. Dell is on a 1 bar. I like Dell, y'all. I like this setup. 212 off of this fair value gap, area liquidity. I like it. If they don't gap up, I like this one. Firm. Okay. Firm did some work today. Apple. Apple's on a failed 2 up. I ain't gonna mess with it though. Well, Apple looked like a bear flag though. Hold on. Let me see. Because we might have something here. Uh-oh, look at this, y'all. Okay, so we either got this look like a head and shoulders right here, y'all. And it looked like a bear flag. So Apple, I think Apple's gonna be coming down. Now we do got to get above like 259, but shit. I like Apple off this failed 2 up. So we're gonna put Apple. Apple puts look good. They look really good. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Seller's fair value gap, rejection, boom, we could come down. Oracle. Palantir going crazy. I think Palantir to the upside tomorrow again. Palantir continuation. Uber is on a 1 bar. I don't like how that looked though. We got. I told y'all about Carvana. What I tell y'all about Carvana yesterday? Look, I mapped this out. Did anybody take Carvana? I gave y'all the play yesterday. I be giving y'all so many plays, I be forgetting. The plays. Who took this Carvana? I mapped this out. Gave you the gap fill, the levels, everything. What it do? Pop up, 323.46, came all the way up to 330. Beautiful. Beautiful. Who took that, y'all? Did anybody take that? All right, Davita. Yeah, Shopify was beautiful. Nah, real talk, Natalie. Yeah, all the short buyers on AMD got cooked. Yeah, Dell, I think tomorrow is gonna go crazy. I think Dell gonna go crazy. All right, let's keep it going. Tesla went crazy today. I told y'all. See, I told y'all about this one. TSLL or Tesla. I told y'all, look, I told y'all. I told y'all. Come on now. What we doing, y'all? SoFi, CoreWeave, Meta. Meta, I told y'all about Meta, right? Y'all remember when I told y'all about Meta? Y'all remember I told y'all about Meta? It was on the one bar yesterday? Come on now. Adobe could come up here. They spreads be tripping sometimes, so. VRT. I told y'all VRT could go crazy. Look what it did. Popped up by what, $7? MRK looked like they ready to come up. Two fell, two downs back to back. I'm gonna put well, no, I'm not even gonna put it on there. Just look. MRK got two fell, two downs. You might want to put that on your watch list. Calls above 120.91. Right? I am gonna put it on my list. MRK. Calls above 120. Calls above 120.97. Right. Marvell. AVGO, they had earnings. They beat it out the water, hit it out the water. Soundhound, they ain't do nothing. They play games. They trap people. Microsoft. Delta Airlines. United Airlines. Hey y'all, what we got here? What y'all see right here? What we got right here? Talk to me. Talk to me. We got a bear flag on United Airlines. All right. Bear flag on United Airlines. We could be coming down to $85. It's a bear flag, Pam. You know better. It's a bear flag, not bull flag. Bear flag. All right. You go to the daily. They on a failed two up. So I'll say look at United Airlines. Let me look at the weekly. Look at that weekly. Look at that order block. Right? So UAL, bear flag. Dash. Ooh, Dash is on a double inside day. I'm definitely going to look at DoorDash tomorrow. So honestly, y'all, I'm gonna stop it there, man, cause yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. I like I like DoorDash and Dell and my IWM, right? DoorDash, we got a double inside candle. We could come up to about 192, right? I would say calls above 179.24. All right. Calls above 179.24 on DoorDash. Right? You could ride it up to 183. It could come up to 190, y'all. They move big. All right. That's DoorDash. And then we're going to go to Dell. Look at Dell right here, y'all. We're going to say calls above 148.34. Okay. Calls above 138.34. 148.34. All right. Dell and DoorDash are going to be my main two watches, plus IWM. Okay. Hold on. Oh, my bad. That is the weekly time frame. But DoorDash still look like it could come up tomorrow. So I'ma still watch it. But I'ma still watch it. But nah, hey, I be doing that sometimes. But appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. So yeah. I think that we could catch a bag off of Dell tomorrow, and then IWM. All right, IWM is always going to be on my list, always. So that's just what it's going to be. But yeah, y'all. I put out a lot of energy today, y'all. So I'm extremely tired right now. So I'm gonna hop off. All right. I hope that y'all got y'all levels that y'all was looking for, because I know y'all want the levels, right? I know y'all want the levels, and I hope that y'all got the levels. All right. I just want to end this live off lighthearted, man. All right. So if y'all still on here, man, y'all some real ones. I hope that you guys understand that I'm coming, everywhere I'm coming from is coming with love. All right. Real talk, man. I just want to see y'all win. And the crazy part is, I'm not even going to see y'all win. Right? It ain't like I know you in real life, but I want to be a part of your journey. I want to be a part of your story, and I want to help you get where you're going, right? So I'm going to be who I am in real life on this camera, right? So if y'all want, listen, if you just want to be regular, you're not going to like me. But if you really could appreciate growth, then you're going to rock with me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all tapping in. All right. If you want to come trade with us, man, come join the Discord. And listen, we do more than just trade in there too. So it's way deeper than trading. I always say that. Right? I always say it's way deeper than trading, man. So Chris Connor said when he win, he pulling up to the spot and with a case of IWM juice. There we go. But listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all tapping in, man, for real. All right. I sincerely do. Y'all, my YouTube family, I spend so much time with y'all. Y'all spend so much time with me. So let's keep it going. Let's get this money in the market tomorrow as well. All right. Like I always say, we're going to take it out. All right. I want y'all to say it with me. We're going to say this together as a team. All right. Make sure you get up out your head and go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right? And always remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right? Listen, like this video, subscribe to the channel. All right? I make videos every single day. All right? I go live every day. If the market is going to be open the next day, I'm going to be going live, and we're going to be getting ready for the stock market the next day. All right, y'all? So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, okay? If you want to book a one-on-one, click the link in the description, book a one-on-one. All right? And yeah, I'm going to holler at you guys tomorrow inside of the Discord. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow on YouTube, and let's make this money. All right? All of y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.